Over this challenging year of 2020, those of us in the market have experienced a wild roller coaster ride of losses and gains. The constant swing between the pain of loss and the pleasure of gain. The question is, though, why do losses hurt so much more than the pleasure we get from gains? Well, there are two main reasons. The first is simple arithmetic. A 50% loss takes a 100% gain just to break even. Although you may assume a 50% loss would take a 50% gain to equalize, that's just not the case. Let's break it down further. A 50% loss on $20 is $10. A 50% gain on $10 is $5. The total is only $15. You lost $5. So you need a 100% gain on the $10 to get back to your original $20. Experts say the pain of a loss is twice as powerful as the pleasure of a gain. As a result, we engage in a lot of sometimes counterproductive behavior to avoid the pain of a loss. Although this pain and pleasure analysis may be more complicated than originally thought, we still hate to lose. Not only is there emotional pain, but the simple arithmetic of making up losses is equally painful. So what can you do? You can always find ways to reduce risk while still looking to achieve gains. Be the house, not the gambler. You may be thinking, if I take big risk, then I could get big rewards. While that may be true, you aren't guaranteed that win. More often than not, in fact, you won't get that win. Take this scenario for an example. Think of yourself as a casino rather than a bettor. A typical gambler will risk bigger and bigger bets while chasing losses at the tables. Investors, too, will often chase their losses and hold on to failing investments, waiting for them to come back. Both of them would do better by being the house to take the least amount of risk to get consistent return. A casino knows that it will never experience a dramatic win, but it will consistently, day in and day out, make money on every bet that is placed, ranging from a low 0.5% on video poker to a whopping 30% on Keno. That so-called house advantage, essentially the price you pay to play the game, comes in on every bet placed, allowing the house to make lots of small, consistent profits instead of seeking one exciting windfall. A smart investor also seeks this kind of steady return instead of chasing that one Microsoft IPO stroke of luck. Leveraging a professional financial advisor could potentially help you reduce the amount of risk, but not all financial advisors help you in the same capacity. So what kind of investment professional should you use? Essentially, there are two types of investment professionals who work with individual investors: registered representatives of broker-dealers and investment advisory representatives of registered investment advisors. Registered representatives are compensated on transaction-based commissions, that is, they only get paid when they sell you something, and they are governed by the SEC's best interest rule. Investment advisory representatives are compensated through a flat fee based on the assets under management and are by law fiduciaries to their clients. The differences are subtle, but the SEC has gone to great lengths to help clarify the difference. In essence, a registered representative must have the best interest in mind when they make the transaction recommendation, while an investment advisory representative always has a fiduciary duty to act in your best interest only. So what will they recommend? A registered representative will sometimes face pressure to sell you products as their firm directs, and in many cases, can only sell you products actually offered by that firm. An investment advisory representative, on the other hand, has virtually the entire universe of investments available for use and can focus solely on your interests rather than what a big firm may want to sell. A fee-based fiduciary working in your best interest, like ourselves, will get to your financial goals and objectives, help you figure out how much income you will need in retirement, and help you structure your assets and income to best meet those goals. They won't be focusing on selling you a product but on serving your needs, which will help you take the least amount of risk to get to your highest return. In the end, an investment advisory representative will, in consultation with you, create and help you maintain a detailed financial plan, taking you through the accumulation phase of your investments into planning for the period when you'll rely on that income for maintaining your life in retirement. Consider creating your own private pension. You can do this by buying an annuity specifically designed to provide the income you need to achieve and maintain your financial goals. Annuities have a bad name, and many advisors hate them. However, an annuity, like a pension, is a contract purchased to provide a given stream of income. There are fixed annuities, variable annuities, and most recently, indexed annuities. In today's interest environment, fixed annuities provide low returns for high fees, while variable annuities put your money in the market like a mutual fund, but do it at a higher cost. Indexed annuities, on the other hand, when properly constructed and focused on your needs, can provide income that tracks a market index without putting your money at risk in the market. Working with an advisor who really understands this kind of annuity, such as ourselves, can allow you to create one or more private pensions to help keep your post-retirement income at levels you need to live your desired lifestyle. In the end, your best bet is to be the house, not the gambler. Take the least amount of risk to get the highest return. Professional advice is crucial to achieving this, so reach out to us and get started.